I buy the Lululemon. Stay off my stuff. Said never put the Lulu.
Hey, I wanted to ask you about your experience playing next to Dwight on the bench this season. We saw the news last night. He went on CNN and said he was planning on joining you guys in Orlando.
Yeah.
And what that dynamic was like with him, A, and then B, how things might shift a little bit depending on if KCP or Caruso or somebody goes into that starting lineup with Bradley, and just how that impacts you and Dwight in that unit.
Dwight, he's been a great teammate all year. He's been a teammate that's always been there for people on and off the floor, playing with no ego, just having one common goal. And, we're just happy to have him, come back and be able to join our team for Orlando in the bubble. And I think it's great for us.
Cruz, and then just what about that? How that unit is together, and then thinking about especially if you and Dwight in that second unit, and if you lose one of the guards into the starting lineup, how that might affect things.
Yeah, I think throughout the season we kind of got better and better as a unit. For a majority of the season, kind of had a lot of inconsistent play from our second unit, but I think that. Having one of those guys step up is only going to have other people step up and be able to contribute and, just be more themselves. So.
Okay, I got a question from Bill Oram, please.
Kyle, I'm wondering if you are packing differently for this extended stay than your standard road trip.
No, not really. I'm only packing like one bag of clothes and one bag of shoes. So, and I'm only there for a couple months, so it ain't that bad. Wearing the same clothes, just washing them. So.
For a guy who has a new look every game, are you going to be able to live out of one bag of clothes?
Yeah, for sure. That's easy. It's just clothes. So.
All right, Dave McMenamin, please.
Kyle, we spoke to Jared the other day. He was telling us that he's known you since summer runs at Impact, and I guess throughout this season he's already kind of tried to take you under his wing. But he said specifically in Orlando he wants to kind of get you in a good space to be able to help out the team. Can you just talk to us about your relationship with Jared and what that dynamic's like?
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. It's funny because I was actually talking to somebody yesterday about how long I've known Jared, and going back to those Impact days. And he's just a great guy to just get advice from. He's always there to lend a hand. He's someone that always has some type of knowledge or something to say to you. So with me being young and always inquisitive, I always ask questions, and he's one of the people that always has an answer for me.
Has this time off, quick follow-up, has this time off helped your body? Because you did have, obviously, some stuff you're working through. How do you feel health-wise?
I feel unbelievable health-wise. I feel great. Throughout the season, had some injuries, playing through injuries. But, the break allowed me to, physically get 100%, mentally. I've been reading, meditating and painting a lot, just preparing my mind for the playoffs. So I feel great.
Great.
Okay, question for Kyle Boone, please.
Kyle Goon, you're up.
Hey, how you doing, Kyle?
Yo.
You had that piece in the Player Tribune, and you seem to have interacting with people on Twitter and on Instagram. What's it been like for you during this hiatus to kind of express yourself more in some of these social issues that are going on across the country, and how do you feel about how the league is handling allowing players to use their platform for some of these messages?
Yeah, I feel like it's my debt to society to speak up and use my platform to speak for the people that don't have a voice, and kind of use my voice to get their point across. Especially with me having a big platform, I think it's important to educate people because throughout society and we haven't been taught a lot of the entire side of, humanity and, history here. So, I just try to, talk about what I know and just try to teach somebody something or, things of that nature. The NBA has also done a good job of letting us use our platform, especially with what they're doing with Black Lives Matters. With the jerseys, I would wish it would have not been so limited to what we could put on the back of those jerseys. I feel like it could be more personal instead of less generic, but I think it's still a step in the right direction. So.
Okay, Andy Kamenetsky.
Hey Kyle, you're a young player in the league, and this is your first chance at the playoffs. Can you just, what does this mean to you in terms of both opportunity, but also continuing to establish your reputation in the league?
It means a lot, and that's why I'm taking it so serious. Like I said, over this whole quarantine, I kind of been just preparing my mind and my body and just, get ready for this opportunity. Not many players have opportunities to win rings, and, I have a chance to do that in my third year and, kind of really make moves with my career going forward. And which that's important. Guys can go across this league, average 20, 25, and just never win. And I don't want that. I want a legacy and, to do something that as a kid I've always wanted to do.
Tanya Ganduli.
Kyle, if you could have chosen anything to put on the back of your jersey that wasn't limited to those things, what do you think you would have chosen?
I haven't necessarily thought, too hefty into that because, that was never an option. So, just something more personal, I guess.
And I was wondering, I remember you had those T-shirts that you were going to donate the proceeds to the NAACP Legal Defense Fund. How much did you guys end up raising from that to donate?
Surprisingly, a lot of money. We sold, tons of units out of our warehouse. The Childhood Dreams, that's, my clothing brand. But, we just wanted to do something that really was an impact, wasn't something that was just, me just donating money to a cause, but just having multiple people join to interact and, be a part of something. So, we raised a good amount of money.
Just if I could, just a last quick thing, why did you choose the Legal Defense Fund for that?
I chose that because, I feel like in these type of situations or anytime you donate money, you should donate money to foundations and causes that are, know what they're doing and are, expertise in their fields. And, that's what the NAACP Legal Fund is. So, they just do a great job of handling and, doing business and being professional with their charity. So.
Okay, Melissa Rowland.
Hey, we just got off the phone with Danny Green, and he was saying that the season feels a little bit like a roller coaster in a cave. I was just wondering kind of how you process the season so far and how you are feeling heading into the bubble.
I feel like it's a brand new season. I just feel like, it's 0-0, no wins, no losses. Some players are, kind of shut it down and, have to regain their bodies. So, I look at it as, essentially like my fourth year. So I kind of look at it like that.
Okay, Mark Medina, please.
Kyle, good to see you. I hope you're hanging in there. With the fact that there's not going to be any fans at the games, how have you wrapped your head around that and what you expect that will be like and how do you adjust to it?
Just like practice, just like scrimmaging in training camp, whatever. It doesn't really make difference. Some players definitely need the crowd to play. Playing that type of edge. But if you're a hooper, you're a hoop, and I'm looking forward to that.
We're gonna do last two questions. Alan.
Hey, Kuz, just to follow up on Andy Kamenetsky there. So when you're mentioning that there are players in the league, you know, they put up 20, 25 points but not have a chance to win an NBA championship, did your perspective change maybe this season? And all I'm referring to there is you guys obviously have a chance to win a championship. You have more of kind of a defined role, playing with a ton of veterans. Did that change so far, just kind of year to year?
Yeah, I just look at Kawhi Leonard, for example. You know, he was a Spur for 3, 4, 5 years, whatever it was. Waited his turn behind, you know, Duncan and Ginobili and Parker, and then did his thing. So I just take it with a progression mindset, mentality of just trying to get better every day, focus on what I can control, and my time's coming.
Okay, last but not least, Mark Medina.
I'm good. I already asked one.
Oh, you're good? My fault, you guys. Then, you know what? Dennis Freeman.
Hey, Cal, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good. Could you elaborate on what you are interested in teaching others in regards to social justice?
A lot of different things. I wouldn't necessarily say just social injustice, but just just African American history. Something that we don't learn in school is about Booker T. Washington, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth, Madam C.J. Walker. It's just so many great African Americans that kind of paved the way for us to do what we do on a daily basis in society now. We hear about all types of different great white figures in our country's history, but this country is diverse and has a lot of different colors, and each race has a interesting heritage and history and story to tell. So that's one I educate on. Not just social injustice league with African Americans, but Native Americans have history. It's about everything. So that's what I'm interested in.
Let's get ready for HoopJab.